Okay, let's dive right into this explainer and break down the ultimate plumbing showdown. We want to help save your pipes and honestly, save your sanity. Every homeowner eventually faces a monster clog, and today we're mapping out exactly what's happening inside your plumbing so you can figure out which heavy-duty fix you actually need.
We've all been there, right? The sink won't drain, shower water is pooling around your ankles like some kind of gross moat, and that dreaded panic just sets in. When a drain backs up, you really just want the absolute quickest path back to normal flow. The immediate instinct is to make the problem disappear as fast as humanly possible. But, as we'll see, rushing into a fix without understanding the true nature of the blockage can actually lead to way bigger headaches down the road.
So when plunging and those over-the-counter liquids fail, the pros bring in the big guns: power rotting and hydrojetting. Now, both of these are highly effective, but choosing the wrong fix between these two common options can mean wasted time, repeating clogs, or even putting unnecessary wear and tear on your plumbing. You see, it's not just about applying force, it's about applying the right kind of force.
Let's meet our first contender, power rotting.
Basically, power rotting uses a mechanical cable tipped with these rotating, cutting attachments to physically break apart an obstruction. Think of it like a tactical strike force for your pipes. A machine feeds a flexible metal cable down the drain, and the second it hits the blockage, those attachments literally slice and dice the problem to pieces. It's a very targeted, localized approach.
So what is this method actually best suited for? Well, it is highly effective for breaking up confined, solid blockages. We're talking impenetrable hair clogs, small debris, or a sudden, really nasty clump of grease. If you have a specific wad of material lodged deeper in a line, the cutting head of the rod just chews right through it. It's great for quickly restoring partial or full flow when time is of the essence and the issue is isolated to one specific spot.
However, every tool has its limits. The main drawback of power rotting is that it clears the immediate obstruction without addressing the ongoing buildup. Imagine poking a pencil through a thick layer of mud. You create a hole, letting water pass through, but all that mud is still sitting there on the sides. If your pipe is coated in years of scum, scale, or sticky residue, rotting only punches a hole through the blockage without fixing the underlying cause. And eventually, that hole is just going to close right back up.
Moving on to contender number 2, hydrojetting.
If power rotting is a drill, hydrojetting is basically a 360-degree pressure washer for your plumbing. It uses highly pressurized water to scour the pipe walls and flush out debris along the full length of the run. Instead of just breaking a hole in a localized clog with a metal tip, hydrojetting acts as a comprehensive buildup washer. The specialized nozzle blasts water backwards and forwards at the same time, pushing all that blasted away debris straight out to the main sewer.
This method is really your go-to for problems driven by buildup. You know, those repeating, stubborn clogs. If you find yourself calling the plumber every 3 months for the exact same slow drain, you probably aren't dealing with a single mass, you're dealing with a massive buildup issue. Hydrojetting washes away all those scum layers, hardened grease, and mineral scale to finally stop the cycle. It provides that deep cleaning required after tough, recurring blockages.
All right, time for the showdown. How do you actually choose?
When we put them head-to-head, the distinction becomes pretty clear. On side A, mechanical rotting is a surgical strike. It restores flow right away by physically removing a distinct, localized clog. On side B, hydrojetting is a total reset of the pipe's interior, providing a full-line scour for heavy, recurring buildup. One addresses the immediate symptom, while the other completely treats the underlying condition. To ensure you're deploying the right method, you just have to match the symptom to the solution. Got a localized solid clog? Or need a quick fix because time is a priority to get partial flow moving again? Power rotting is your winner. But if you're facing heavy wall buildup, stubborn residue, and those frustrating recurring, repeating clogs that just won't quit, hydrojetting is the way to go.
Now, let's talk about the professional advantage.
While it is super tempting to just demand the biggest, most aggressive option right out of the gate, our source material offers a really critical warning. The strongest option isn't always the right one. The massive pressure from jetting or the aggressive cutting attachments from rotting absolutely must match your pipe's material. Hit an old, fragile pipe with high-pressure jetting, and you might blast a hole right through your plumbing. More power does not automatically equal a better result. This is exactly why a qualified technician will follow 3 vital steps before doing anything. Step 1, they use a camera inspection to confirm the true cause of the clog. Step 2, They assess the exact pipe material and its condition. And step 3, they select a method that perfectly balances immediate effectiveness with your long-term plumbing health. Seeing exactly what's going on down there ensures the repair approach safely matches your specific situation.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want you to ask yourself this the next time a drain backs up. Are you just blindly guessing at the problem and throwing money down the drain? Or is it time to let a camera reveal the real story? Because once you actually see the enemy hiding in the dark, you'll know exactly which weapon to use to defeat it for good. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive, and here's to clear, free-flowing pipes.